Okay, so welcome to this Mocks question B1 2022 perspective. Right, just take a second to read it there. Scale 1 is to 10. Picture plane passes through corner A. Right, we're going to draw out the plan. Okay, 90, 63, 27, 40, 45. Note that the right hand side is higher than the left hand side. Very easy to fall into that trap. Okay, making those the same. Right. So our plan view is 90 by 63. Okay, 40 millimeters for the ridge here, and then 27 in here. Okay, for the hidden detail line. Now, the spectator is located along a 45-degree line and is 80 mil from corner A. Now, a common mistake students think is that the picture plane is at a right angle to that 45-degree line. It's not. I have to join the letter S to the outermost corners of the plan view. And then I have to take my compass and bisect that angle. So I want to bisect that angle. Okay, here's the center line of vision here. Okay, now my picture plane is going to be at a right angle to that center line of vision. So you can use sliding set squares if you have to. Right, here's my picture plane. It's passing through corner A. And it's a right angle to the center line of vision. Now, to get the horizon or the vanishing points on the picture plane, so PP for picture plane, I'm going to go parallel to one set of lines from S, and I'm going to go parallel to another set of lines from S. So these here. So here's VP1, here's VP2 on the picture plane. Now the horizon line is parallel to the horizon line is parallel then to the picture plane. I can start it wherever I want after S. Let's maybe leave 5 to 10 millimeters. Oh, here's our horizon line, and then the ground line, okay, is in the question 55 millimeters from 55 millimeters from the ground line, the horizon line. So I'm going to mark down 55 along that line there. There we go. Now, okay, I want to join all my points in plan to the spectator. Now, you won't need all of them, okay, it's good practice to do this because it simply gets you marks, okay, for doing so. So I'll just join them to S. I don't have to draw the lines all the way. Okay, you can stop there. Now, I'm going to bring all those points down perpendicular to the picture plane. And you don't have to do them all. It helps to gain marks. Okay, certainly for a simple object like this. Okay, if it was getting a bit more complicated, might spend less time. Okay, or bring down less lines as it's quicker, less confusing. You have to bring the vanishing points down to the horizon line. So here's VP1 and VP2 down to the horizon line. Now corner A needs to be brought down to start, right? So here's corner A on the picture plane. Now A is going to be on the base of these. So this is corner A. Now we're going to start by finding out the bases of the playhouse there. So I'm going to join A to VP2 and VP1. Now, if I want to get the ends here, okay, I'm going to find the ends in plan. So there's one where it hits the picture plane. I'm going down perpendicular, okay, to the picture plane until it hits that line then in the perspective, and I can join them together. And then I can do the same there, join to the spectator, down perpendicular where they intersect here. So this is it. Now I can get the height here. So the left one is 45. Don't get caught here on the right. So point A is on the picture plane, so only true heights can be stepped along a point on the picture plane. So I'm going to set, okay, or get my set square, and I'm going to mark this as 45. Okay. And I can join this to the vanishing point. And where it intersects here, that's going to be the height of that edge there. So I can heavy that in. Now, I don't know the height of that yet. It's lower than the one on the left. What I do know is these two dashes mean that they're equal. Now, some students will just get their set square and mark 22.5. No, don't do that, or you're going to lose marks, right? We are going to bisect a line, okay, that's 45 high. So I'm just drawing one out there, okay, that's a height of 45. Or you could do a horizontal construction line and make it 45. We're just going to bisect the line. So I'll take my compass, set it more than halfway or to the length of the line. This is half of 45 here. So I'm going to put that mark in there. And I'm going to join this back to VP1. And I can heavy that in there. Right. I can do this line here. Alright. I know where it is in plan. Bring it down. I can heavy it in. And I can join this back to VP2. Okay, for the inside. The inside of it in there. Right, now I can't go any further without doing, okay, I can't establish the height of the right hand side, okay, without doing one or two things. Okay, I could draw a portion of the elevation to get the height, so I could draw it on my sheet. I could draw it up here, okay, if I had enough room, I might do, yeah. Okay, so I'd go up, it says the angle is 35, oh, you can't see there. So I'm just going to sketch it out there just to show you. I go up, okay, an angle at 35, and then go downwards there till they intersect, and then, okay, if I have enough room, or if I'm stuck for room, I could set up a construction underneath it, like datum line. I wouldn't bother do that. And the reason why I wouldn't bother is because I need to do auxiliary vanishing points anyways. So these sloping lines have an auxiliary vanishing point. Now you got to think, okay, where are these sloping lines in plan? They're there and there. What vanishing point do they use? VP1. What angle do they make to the horizontal plane? 35 degrees. So I'm going to put my protractor here. Okay, I'm going to mark in 35 degrees. So I marked in 35 degrees and I'm going to draw a line through S. There. And then from VP1 I have to go perpendicular to the line VP1S. So I'm going perpendicular to that line. Sorry, you can't see that. So let's go over that there through an angle at 35 degrees in there. I'm going at a right angle to line VP1 to S. But this is the true height between the auxiliary VP and VP1. So I'm going to take this height now and I'm going to put it, okay, above VP1 here, and I'm also going to put it below VP1. And the reason I'm putting it below VP1 is for the roof sloping downwards, right? That's why I'm putting it in. Now, so AUX VP, AUX VP. Okay, right. So this is for the one below here is for the roof sloping upwards to the left hand side. So I'm going to draw through, and where it hits, look, the ridge line here. That's where we're going to mark in there as a heavy line. Now, this is where you can get the right hand side of it. You can draw a line from the auxiliary VP above the vanishing point in the horizon line downwards until it intersects here. And that's how you can locate, okay, the height of the right hand side. That's the handiest way of locating it, because it saves you having to do construction twice. Now, I can join this point back to VP2. I can join this point back to the auxiliary vanishing point to complete the roof, and I can join this guy or girl back to the VP2. Now I can heavy that roof in there, heavy this one here. What else do I have to do? I have to do this, okay, this bad boy here, which is hidden detail. That's it in elevation. So I go down here, I join the hidden detail to S, down perpendicular. This is where it hits it here. Right, so I'm going to join back to VP2. So I can put that in there as heavy detail. The roof here, okay, where the vertical surface on the left hand side meets the sloped surface of the roof. The eaves, that's a line there, a heavy line. Then there should be another heavy line here going from VP2 to there. I'm going to heavy that back there. Now we're ready for part B, the right hand vertical surface. Okay, the right hand vertical surface is slightly smaller. Okay, determine the true shape of the right hand side of the vertical surface on the perspective image. Okay, any surface on the picture plane or any line on the picture plane you see the true shape of. So here, what we have to do is we have to take the right hand side on and we have to rotate it onto the picture plane, because we look perpendicular to the picture plane. So then I can bring this down here and what students would do by mistake, alright, is they'd say this is the true shape of the picture or the right hand side surface. No. Okay, if a surface or a line is parallel to the picture plane in plan, it's parallel to the horizon line in perspective. So the true shape, once it's rotated in plan, looks like this then in the perspective image. It's rotated onto the picture plane. So two edges of it are parallel to the horizon line. So that's it rotated, and that's the question not completed because there's another line in there. Oh, love that. Love that. Savage.